This is a recipe for apple sriracha. We're dedicating this video to our daughter-in-law Maria. We never seem to be able to do sriracha when we're together. So this is for you, Maria.
Just cha-cha-cha.
Just cha-cha-cha. Okay, so we're ready to make apple sriracha. We've got peppers, spring water, garlic, sugar, salt, and vinegar. Tim's going to cut up the peppers.
Okay, don't we have to mix the fluid in?
Yeah, so to start with, we'll put the salt, the sugar, and the vinegar in the quarts? 3 pints of spring water. So it can dissolve while we're cutting the peppers.
So we put it in here?
Uh-huh.
All this?
Yep. So it's a 1/4 cup of sugar. No, you're going to chop those. And that is sea salt, 4½ teaspoons. It's all measured already. You can just dump it in. And a 1/4 cup of cider vinegar. He's adding a little effect.
Flair.
Pardon me. All right, so we're going to cut the peppers to just top them and cut them into, a third or a quarter, enough to fill the 2 half-gallon jars. Okay, so that's the last of the peppers. So Tim cut up the apple, red apple we got off Michelle and Michael's tree. We had a little less than we thought. And now we just want to coarsely chop the cloves from 1 garlic.
One more chop than that?
That looks like it should be fine.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to put the peppers in the jars? And all of it, all of the vegetable. So split the apples, the garlic, and the peppers between the 2 jars. If you have 1 gallon jar, that's great. That'll work. But I don't, so we do 2 half-gallons. If you have a 1 gallon crock, that would be great too. It's a lot of peppers. And I estimate it was about 4 pounds worth of peppers at the farmer's market. So luckily for us, everything's organic. Then when you put in the liquid, if by chance there's not enough, which sometimes that happens, you have to measure out the full amount again with the 4½ cups of salt, sorry, not cups, but teaspoons of salt, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1/4 cup of apple vinegar with your water so that you have the right consistency for fermentation. So this may or may not be enough. Alright, so we'll have to make another batch of water. But if you want to just close up the one jar so we can show how we do it. We don't want the peppers to be above the, to get any air. So we just put a little ramekin in there which pushes the peppers down. One piece will do, he's got 2. He's trying to be Vanna. A piece of fabric with a ring that'll keep bugs frozen. Okay, so we made up another batch of water with the 3 quarts of spring water, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 4½ teaspoons of salt, and a 1/4 cup of cider vinegar, just to fill up this last jar of peppers. Okay. So any kind of a little plate or anything you have, we just have a little ramekin to hold the peppers down so they're not above the water, because that's a good way to have rotting vegetables. The star of our show.
Now you see it?
And that's it. Screw the top on. Wait 3 to 5 days for the fermenting process to begin.
Has to bubble.
You'll see the bubbling happen over a couple of days. Room temperature is good, not in direct sunlight. And we'll see you in a few days.